Transmetropolitan was established in 2002 in downtown Athens, but since its establishment, it has grown and expanded to a second location on Oglethorpe Avenue, now known as Transmet West. This second location was recently reopened by Ashley Christensen and her husband in May of 2014 after closing due to poor business. The couple has since given the location a new life.
We are actually progressively making changes. We are working on making some pretty drastic menu changes here that we're rolling out with November 2nd, and we will officially then be Transmet West.
Christensen is taking on a large task, but she's not done so unprepared. In fact, Christensen has had her foot in the door of the food industry since she was just a child. Christensen started in the industry when she was 12, was hired by a corporate chain when she was 15, and started managing for them when she was 16. At 18, she was recruited by corporate and stayed with them for 5.5 years. After her time with corporations, Christensen finally decided it was time for her to strike out on her own.
Well, I was looking for a franchise to purchase into. And we were looking around, exploring our different options. We lived just a little bit up the road. This place became available, and we started speaking with them about it. They weren't actually interested in doing a franchise, but we suggested it and continued talking to them about it and continued talking about it.
Right.
And the reason we wanted to go with Transmet above any other franchise is because they permitted us the freedom to run it how we wanted to. That way, I could design how I wanted to. We could have the things in the front that we wanted to. I could have uniforms. We can have our own policies. And we're also permitted creativity with menu.
Right.
So that's why we went with Transmet above any other. I didn't necessarily have to conform to all of their ideals, but I could use some of them and then develop.
Although Transmet West seems to be making a significant comeback, it hasn't all been easy, and Christensen and her husband are constantly having to overcome obstacles, especially as a new business.
I think the challenges are the same as any other business has incurred. Unfortunately, a bit of a poor reputation had been established for this store.
Right.
Not intentionally, but over time, unfortunately, things sometimes happen if people aren't as invested as not. That's been a challenge, just to overcome that hill. It's been an uphill battle, but something we're working vigorously to improve on. We have a Facebook page where we have almost 400 followers now, and we've gotten about 30 reviews, and we're at 4.8 stars. So we're working very hard, and it's showing through our work.
Yeah.
It's showing through the crew and the food that they put out every day and the service that we provide to our clientele as they come in. I'd say the biggest challenge of all is just getting people in the door, like it is with any restaurant. We're slightly off the beaten path, but we do these things with the community as well,
right,
to make sure that people know we're here.
Despite these obstacles, Christensen and her husband take it day by day and learn from each mistake.